So Club Brugge, 3-1 winners on the day, and they advance 5-2 on aggregate. Gab, man, similar question to what I asked you about AC Milan. What happened to Atalanta tonight at home, down 3-0 at the half?
Well, you saw the highlight. I think Bruges played this masterfully. They got their goals in transition. The third goal, obviously, coming after Atalanta just couldn't poke the ball in at the other end. You saw that monster expected goals of 3.63. You saw Atalanta miss the penalty. Let's make no mistake about it. Over the two legs, and yes, I include that ridiculous Gustav Nielsen dive in it, Bruges were still the better side. I think this was a bridge too far for Atalanta. Bruges played really, really well, and sometimes you need to just hold your hand up and just take the L. And by the way, I think the reason Rafael Toloi lost it was he felt like he was made to look stupid, like an idiot, when he tried to throw the ball and it slipped out of his hands. And then he said, all right, let me make the headline something else rather than me just ending up on every highlight video ever.
Gab, any bigger picture takeaways on Serie A after a bad night for the league?
There's never a bigger picture takeaway based on a couple teams, even teams who play in Europe. I mean, I think the reality is Atalanta were second best over the two legs against a Bruges team who I think are actually a tough out. And Milan self-destructed with Theo Hernandez, or killed themselves, to use a Zlatanism.
We have this every Champions League now, don't we?
Well, when one country does bad, we got to ask.
It drives me nuts that, what does this mean for Serie A? Oh, what does this mean for La Liga? What is it? Oh, the English teams have had a bad... There was a good decade or so, just before I moved over here, the English teams were having a horrendous time in Europe. Oh, what does this mean for the Premier League? Sometimes these things are just cyclical. Sometimes they happen. Sometimes teams just come up against better teams, and, it is one of those things. Inter are still going to be... I know Juve are still around, but Inter are still going to be one of the strong teams.
Your favourites, right?
Well, one of my favourites to be
there
in the mix. So, yeah, it might not be all doom and gloom.
Okay, there it is.
Serie A.
Never doom and gloom when Gab Marcotti is on the program. Gab, great to have you with us, as always, here on ESPN FC.